Connectivity is no longer just a feature, it's the product. From satellite disruption to smart homes that don't rely on Wi Fi, 2026 is already reshaping how internet, wireless, and security are sold. If you are an RS&I Authorized Dealer, this episode is about staying ahead of what's coming next.
The dealer download powered by RS&I.
Welcome back to the Dealer Download powered by RS&I, the podcast built for authorized dealers who want to grow smarter, sell stronger, and stay ahead of industry shifts. I'm your host, Michael Shiverdecker, and today we're breaking down what I'm calling the connectivity wars, the rapid changes happening across internet, smart home, wireless, and security that are redefining how solutions are sold in 2026. This isn't about hype. It's about how these changes impact your sales conversations, your customer expectations, and your long-term opportunity as a dealer. One theme is dominating in the early part of 2026. Connectivity itself is now the product. Carriers and providers aren't pulling back, even with margin pressure and economic uncertainty. They're doubling down on smarter, more integrated networks. Across the industry, we're seeing continued investment in 5G infrastructure, IoT ready networking. If you're wondering what that means, that is also known as Internet of Things, basically connecting any device to the internet and to other connected devices. Also, carrier grade equipment and integrated home and business connectivity. At the same time, major players are repositioning themselves. Companies that were once known for a single service, cable, internet, or TV, are now presenting themselves as full connectivity ecosystems. For customers, this is changing expectations. They don't want separate products. They want solutions that work together. For RS&I Authorized Dealers, this is a major advantage. Dealers who can confidently sell broadband alongside wireless, smart home, and security offerings are better positioned to close deals and reduce churn after the install. Another important shift is happening inside the smart home space. We're starting to see smart devices that no longer rely solely on traditional Wi-Fi or Z-Wave. Instead, they're using low-power, long-range networks designed to stay connected even when Wi-Fi struggles. Why does this matter? Because it directly addresses some of the biggest customer frustrations. Large homes with dead zones, rural or fringe coverage areas, detached garages, shops, and outbuildings, smart devices that constantly drop offline. The global market, the global smart home security market is projected to grow dramatically over the next decade, driven by AI, remote monitoring, and easy installs. Now, here's the dealer advantage. As networks evolve, education becomes your differentiator. Dealers can explain why something is more reliable, not just what it does, earn trust faster, and keep customers longer. There are also important changes happening behind the scenes that will soon show up inside customers' homes. Regulators are evaluating new approaches to spectrum use that could allow higher power, unlicensed devices in the 6 gigahertz band. If approved, this would improve in home coverage and open the door to new smart home and short range use cases. At the same time, next generation Wi Fi technology is being built with AI driven traffic management, lower latency, more stable performance across dozens of connected devices. Why should dealers care about this one? Well, because performance complaints are one of the biggest drivers of dissatisfaction. Smarter Wi Fi and expanded spectrum give authorized dealers a future ready upgrade story, especially for households packed with devices, cameras, and smart home systems. Satellite connectivity is also reshaping the conversation, especially in rural America. New satellite entrants have raised expectations around performance and latency, forcing the entire category to evolve. At the same time, nationwide satellite and hybrid connectivity plans are expanding, and the conversation around what's possible outside traditional fiber and cable footprints. Meanwhile, established satellite providers are adjusting strategy, partnerships, and positioning as the landscape shifts. What this means for dealers is that rural customers are paying closer attention than ever. Reliability, latency, and long term viability are now part of the buying decision. Dealers who understand how satellite, fixed wireless, and traditional broadband compare and where each one fits best are positioned to win trust and capture underserved markets. Let's bring this home with a few key takeaways for the RS&I Authorized Dealer Action Plan. First, sell solutions, not products. Customers want connectivity that works together, not a pile of disconnected services. Second, stay fluent in multiple network types. Wi-Fi alone isn't enough anymore. Low power networks, spectrum expansion, and satellite all matter. Third, use education as a sales tool. As technology gets more complex, clear guidance becomes more valuable. Fourth, reframe rural connectivity conversations. New options are opening doors, but only if you know how to position them. 2026 is shaping up to be a defining year for connectivity. The dealers who succeed won't be the ones selling yesterday's solutions, they'll be the ones helping customers navigate what's next. If you're an RS&I authorized dealer, stay connected with us for training, the tools and insights designed to help you lead in a changing market. Be sure to visit rsinc.com, subscribe to the dealer download, and we'll see you on the next episode. I'm Michael Shiverdecker. Thanks for listening, and as always, keep moving forward.
The dealer download powered by RS&I.